Nvidia, the reigning king of GPUs, finds itself at a crossroads. Their story echoes a familiar tune in the tech world, one sung by Intel not too long ago. In the early 2010s, Intel dominated the CPU market. Their market share was massive, their profits were enormous, and their innovation, well, it had slowed to a crawl. Intel's focus shifted from pushing technological boundaries to squeezing every last drop of profit. Sound familiar? Nvidia's recent trajectory, particularly their emphasis on AI upscaling for increased profit margins, paints a similar picture. While both companies achieved remarkable success, their dominance sowed the seeds of complacency, a dangerous game in the ever-evolving tech landscape. The parallels are striking. Both companies at their zenith seemingly became comfortable with their market positions. They dictated terms, set prices, and consumers had little choice but to follow. But as history has shown time and again, monopolies, no matter how mighty, are not invincible. The winds of change are always blowing in the tech world, and a new challenger, it seems, is always waiting in the wings. The problem with having one company dominate any market is simple. Consumers lose. Competition is the lifeblood of innovation. It forces companies to constantly improve, to offer better products at competitive prices. When one company controls the market, that incentive dwindles. Think back to Intel's reign. Prices remained high, performance improvements were incremental, and consumers felt the stagnation. It wasn't until AMD, with their Ryzen processors, stepped up their game that the CPU market experienced a true resurgence. Competition, once reignited, forced Intel to innovate, to fight for their market share. The result? Better CPUs, lower prices, and a win for consumers. Nvidia's current dominance, while not as absolute as Intel's once was, raises similar concerns. Their high prices, especially in the enthusiast market, have left many gamers feeling priced out. While Nvidia continues to push the boundaries in some areas, there's a sense that the lack of serious competition has led to complacency. The question now is, can AMD replicate their CPU success in the GPU market? They have the potential. Their recent Ryzen CPUs have proven they can design compelling high-performance products. Their Radeon GPUs, while gaining traction, still lag behind Nvidia in terms of overall performance and market share. To challenge Nvidia, AMD needs a multi-pronged approach. First, they need to close the performance gap, particularly in the high-end market. Gamers crave the best of the best, and right now that's still primarily Nvidia. Second, AMD needs to be aggressive on pricing. Offering compelling performance at a lower price point is a surefire way to attract consumers. Finally, AMD needs to foster a strong software ecosystem. Nvidia's GeForce experience, while not without its flaws, provides a level of polish and integration that AMD needs to match. It's not an easy task, but if AMD can execute on these fronts, they have a real shot at shaking up the GPU market and giving Nvidia a run for its money. The potential rewards are huge, both for AMD and for consumers hungry for more choice and better value. Nvidia's current focus on AI, particularly AI upscaling technology like DLSS, is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's a brilliant business strategy. AI upscaling allows gamers to achieve higher resolutions and frame rates without needing the absolute latest and greatest and most expensive GPUs. This increases the lifespan of their products and boosts profit margins. On the other hand, this focus on software solutions to enhance performance could be perceived as a sign that Nvidia is prioritizing profitability over pushing the boundaries of raw GPU power. While AI upscaling is undoubtedly impressive, it's not a substitute for raw horsepower. Gamers, especially enthusiasts, crave constant performance gains. If Nvidia focuses too heavily on squeezing more performance out of existing hardware through software tricks, they risk alienating a core segment of their market. Section 5. The $600 billion shockwave, DeepSeek's disruption. The recent emergence of DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company, sent shockwaves through the tech world. Their cost-effective AI model, developed for a fraction of what Nvidia has invested in its AI endeavors, caused Nvidia's market value to plummet by a staggering $600 billion in a single day. This unprecedented event serves as a stark reminder that even giants can stumble. DeepSeek's success, achieved despite facing US restrictions on high-powered AI chips, highlights the importance of ingenuity and adaptability. It also exposes a potential vulnerability in Nvidia's strategy. If a company with significantly fewer resources can develop a competing AI model at a fraction of the cost, it calls into question the sustainability of Nvidia's current approach. While Nvidia has publicly downplayed the threat, the market's reaction speaks volumes. Section 6. A wake-up call for Nvidia, the need for agility. The DeepSeek situation should serve as a wake-up call for Nvidia. The tech world is a dynamic and unforgiving landscape. Resting on one's laurels is a recipe for disaster. Nvidia, to their credit, has consistently been an innovative force in the GPU market. However, their recent focus on AI upscaling and their high prices suggest a potential shift in priorities. The message is clear: adapt or be left behind. Nvidia needs to rediscover its hunger, its drive to constantly push the boundaries of what's possible. They need to focus on delivering not just incremental improvements but groundbreaking advancements that leave competitors scrambling to catch up. Complacency, as Intel learned the hard way, is a slippery slope. Section 7. The consumer's plea, a call for competition. Ultimately, the biggest losers in a market dominated by one company are the consumers. We, the gamers, the creators, the users who rely on these powerful GPUs, deserve choices. We deserve competitive prices, innovative products, and a vibrant market where companies fight for our attention. The emergence of DeepSeek, while not directly related to the consumer GPU market, should serve as a reminder that disruption can come from unexpected places. It highlights the importance of fostering a competitive landscape where multiple players push each other to innovate and deliver better value. A healthy dose of competition is what drives progress and keeps prices in check. Section 8. The future of graphics, a balancing act. The future of the GPU market hinges on a delicate balancing act. Nvidia, with its vast resources and undeniable expertise, is still the company to beat. However, they need to be wary of becoming complacent, of prioritizing profits over pushing technological boundaries. AMD, with their recent CPU successes, has a golden opportunity to replicate that momentum in the GPU market. They need to be aggressive, innovative, and laser-focused on delivering what consumers crave: performance, value, and choice. The ideal scenario is a market where Nvidia and AMD go head-to-head, each pushing the other to be better. A market where consumers reap the rewards of true competition. Section 9. Beyond the horizon, innovation as the North Star. The tech world is in a constant state of flux. What seems like an insurmountable lead today could evaporate tomorrow. The only constant is change, and the only way to survive, let alone thrive, is through relentless innovation. Nvidia's $600 billion wake-up call, while undoubtedly a shock to the system, could be the jolt they need to reevaluate their priorities and rekindle their innovative spirit. AMD, sensing an opportunity, must seize this moment to establish themselves as a true force to be reckoned with. The future of graphics technology is bright, but only if the companies leading the charge embrace competition, prioritize progress, and never lose sight of the consumers who ultimately drive their success. The race is on, and we, the users, eagerly await the next groundbreaking leap forward.